Hello, and welcome to the Fort Wayne Children's Zoo, rated one of the nation's top 10 children's zoos. But you don't need to be a child to enjoy all the awesome things the zoo has to offer. My name is Kristen, and I will be your tour guide this morning, so hop aboard Little Poof and let's go. We will begin our journey through the Fort Wayne Children's Zoo by looking at a brief history of the zoo. The zoo opened on July 3, 1965, under the direction of Earl B. Wells, and continued under his direction until he retired in 1994. The zoo is currently directed by Fort Wayne native Jim Anderson. Some of the exhibits on that first opening day were an Indian village, a prairie dog colony, mammal dens, Noah's Ark, and several other attractions. As the zoo grew in popularity, plans were put into action to open new exhibits over the course of the years. This was done to immerse visitors in each theme developed by these exhibits, taking visitors from Africa to the rainforest and to Australia all in one visit. With this history in mind, grab your safari hat and let's begin our journey through the zoo, starting with Africa. The first main exhibit of the zoo was the African Veldt, and it opened in 1976. However, plans to renovate the African Veldt were announced in 2006, and it would be called the African Journey. The African Journey opened after renovation in 2009, and it features birds and mammals found in the wild in Africa. The renovation of the African Journey in 2009 gave the zoo the opportunity to bring in animals that had never been seen at the zoo before. As we travel along the safari trail, you will see birds such as the black-masked lovebird, crowned crane, silvery-cheeked hornbill, and ostriches, and mammals such as the African lions, giraffes, the plain zebras, spotted hyenas, and many others. One of the most popular mammals here at the zoo is Bill the lion. Bill's popularity has grown ever since he came to the zoo in 2009. Another popular mammal here at the zoo are the giraffes, especially Jelani. With the new giraffe feeding station, it gives children and adults alike the opportunity to have a hands-on experience of feeding the giraffes. The habitats found here in the African Journey are made to replicate the animal's natural habitats, like the one shown of the African savanna. Well, after a long trip through Africa, go ahead and remove those safari hats and let's head east to Indonesia. Welcome to Indonesia. The rainforest was the last exhibit to open besides the renovation of the African Journey. The rainforest opened in 3 phases starting in 1994 and ending in 1996. The idea for this exhibit came about after the zoo sponsored a project in one of Indonesia's islands to protect endangered species of monkeys and apes. The plan to build a rainforest in Fort Wayne was revealed in 1992, with the domed rainforest jungle opening in 1994, followed by Orangutan Valley in 1995. Before getting too deep into the rainforest, let's stop at Dr. Diversity's research lab and take a look at some of the species native to Indonesia. Some species found in the lab are various reptiles, including the Komodo dragon and the reticulated python, as well as insects and butterflies. One of my favorite exhibits, Tiger Forest, ends our journey through the Indonesian rainforest. This phase of the rainforest opened in 1996, and the Sumatran tigers have been enjoyed by thousands of visitors ever since, especially when the zoo welcomed 3 tiger cubs on April 22nd of 2004. Tiger Forest features a grassland habitat with a stream of water, as seen in the picture, to simulate what these tigers' natural habitat would be if they were in the wild in Indonesia or Sumatra. Before heading south to Australia, let's stop at Central Zoo. In Central Zoo, many animals can be found from all over the world, including right here in North America. An example of a North American animal is the bobcat, which is pictured here. Bobcats are found anywhere from Canada to Mexico, and even sometimes in Indiana. Other attractions in Central Zoo are the red panda, the capuchin monkeys, and the California sea lions on Sea Lion Beach. One of the species found in Central Zoo and pretty much anywhere else throughout the zoo are peafowl, and there was no doubt we would see one along our journey today. The male peacock is showing his elaborate ornamentation of feathers for the female peahens. Although peacocks usually show off for the females, they can also display simply for attention. Peacocks are beautiful birds, and they are a great contribution to the zoo. Welcome to the Outback. Let's now travel through the Australian Outback and the Australian Adventure. The Australian Adventure opened in 1987 and has a large display of Australian animals as well as the Great Barrier Reef exhibit. This exhibit features marine animals such as a few species of sharks, moon jellyfish, and several species of fish. Another featured exhibit in the Australian Adventure is the Walk-Through Kangaroo Yard, where visitors can walk amongst the kangaroos while observing them in their habitat. After riding in Little Poof the train all day, let's end our Fort Wayne Children's Zoo journey with a walk through an Indiana family farm. The family farm features animals that are probably more familiar to us than some of the previous animals along our journey, such as cows, a rabbit, horses, pigs, and goats. I hope you enjoyed our tour through one of the best zoos in the nation. Please come back to support the Fort Wayne Children's Zoo and see all that it has to offer.